Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm Ivy Rivera, Psychic Medium, coming to you with your extended weekly horoscope for the week of April 8th through the 14th. If you want to join me for my weekly live show on Facebook and Instagram at Ivy Angela Rivera, it's called Ask a Medium. I take your personal questions and I give your short scope for the week. That's going to be on Tuesday, the 9th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. Now, what's going on with you for the week, Virgo? On Monday, I have you being a bit rigid in the afternoon while someone comes to you with either a project, wanting some insight, wanting to convince you to get involved in something. I have you being very much like, I see you rolling your eyes and treating them like this is a stupid idea, or that they're stupid on a personal level, and that this is silly and this is not something you're even going to engage in verbally. And I feel like, back it on up. Okay, you're really jumping to a conclusion before you've even listened. And it's not just about listening verbally to what they're saying to you. It's also about listening intuitively to what you may energetically feel in response to what they're saying. So pay attention. There's more going on there than meets the eye. On Tuesday, I see you laughing. I see you being with a social group and feeling, especially in the evening, like this is a good time to maybe have a couple drinks or to cut loose. I want to say don't overdo it. Watch out for paranormal issues that can come in at a time like that. But whatever it is that you're doing, it's really sparking you in a more creative direction where all of a sudden, throughout the remainder of the evening, and even once you get home and you're alone, I see more insight coming up in regards to your work and what other projects you should be engaging in. So keep track of that, possibly even write those ideas down. Now on Wednesday, some of you may actually be getting a new pet. You may be getting a new dog, or stray dog may find you, something along this line. For the rest of you, I have a deep sense of loyalty and connection coming up between you and someone else that you have possibly overlooked, or you haven't entirely valued it for what it actually is. So having appreciation for this level of loyalty is something you should express, I want to say, to that person. And I have for some of you getting a new vehicle. There's a lot of examination. Do I want something used? Is this more practical to do? I've always gotten used. And I have some of you really stepping out and being like, no, I'm going to get a brand new car. I'm going to do something I've never done, and I'm going to treat myself to something brand new. I do feel that you are deserving of it. And I feel like it's going to be covered regardless financially. I see a new path for a great deal of you also, which is interesting because it would imply here that you have not been going exactly in the direction you were meant to, and that with some small tweaking, you're really going to feel a dynamic rush of power and energy and validation from the universe as you move forward after making some decisions here to change. There are quite a few of you who are examining a marriage proposal or locking down what has been a love partnership into something more long-term and committed. I have the word proposal written here, which is really exciting, and I feel that many of you will be taking that leap or making the decision to take the leap on that day. Now, over into Thursday, for those of you who have made this decision, I have looking at a ring, receiving a ring, accepting a proposal. The rest of you may be examining, and even those of you who have decided to go forward with this proposal or acceptance, you will be examining your roots, your family, your parents, parental failures, unfortunate issues with your upbringing involving neglect or being overlooked, and it can stir a lot of feelings and a sense of wanting to clutch and hold on to it and feel upset about it. That's not why you're examining it right now. Sometimes before you can move forward in a more productive direction and in a genuine, loving, free, non-egotistical, fear-based direction, you have to do some cleansing and you have to let go. That's why these things are coming to the surface. I want to say, let it go. Okay. And you may look at your parents in some of these situations and say, gee, they really weren't so bad after all. Maybe I overreacted a little bit. Now on Friday, I have a yes answer coming to you involving money and finances, or a breakthrough with your job, or a promotion. And then all of a sudden it's like, where did it go? Why isn't it here? I thought it was coming. I was told it was coming. Yes, you were. And then you're wondering, is it not coming at all? It is coming. It's just being stalled. And one of the things you're supposed to be learning from this experience, aside from patience, always more patience, but it's also about patterns. You're supposed to be examining how people operate, how people are dysfunctional, how you would prefer to operate, what is the most ethical and moral way to go about business practices where there aren't miscommunications like this, and applying it to your life, but not trying to alter the situation in any way, because quite frankly, you can't. You're just going to have to wait it out. But you can examine how much more in charge you can be in the future, and you should analyze that. On Saturday, there's a lot of talk here of you being in a state of solitude. I see you possibly feeling sad, but it's not so much a sense of emotional disruption as it is of you examining. So many of you, and of course this can never apply to everyone, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and it won't fit everybody, but a lot of you Virgos will be examining love. What is it that you want? Where have you failed in romance? Where has it failed you? And you could be feeling a bit isolated at this time, or like you don't have answers or solutions. You don't know how to go back and fix something that maybe didn't work out as well as you thought it should. There is someone who has their eye on you. There's someone whose heart you have. And I want to say that they want you very much. Okay, so you may want to be mindful of who is pulling at your heartstrings and open up that dialogue. This would be a good time to have that conversation. On Sunday, I have you coming through with a dynamic, out of nowhere type of master of the universe energy. I see you figuratively playing a game of chess and just taking it, just wiping out the whole board. And I want to say that this is obviously a power position, and it's not something to be overlooked. So when you have this creative burst of power energy, you're going to want to apply that this week, and it's going to affect your money, your growth for the next 7 to 8 months. And that's very exciting. Okay, you guys have a great week. Process what you need to. And the big thing with you this week is going to be to allow. Let go of some of that power and control and allow. Now, hope to see you for the Ask a Medium show again on Tuesday the 9th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Thanks.